And we attempted to make friends with the barbarian bard.
And you no.
With a multi-class kobold.
Yeah, multi-class kobold.
If I remember correctly, they're just a barbarian.
Oh, I thought they were multi-class.
No, they're just a
Yeah, we tried to
barbarian.
make friends.
They're just very angry. And I'm having gas because, of course.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Additionally,
I think we roughly.
they're being mind controlled, or at least charmed, for a while. Which means that they're on your side for at least 8-9 hours.
Oh yeah.
After which,
Toolkit.
you can probably levy the argument that you kicked everyone's ass and their boss is dead, so why not just join them anyway?
Sounds like a friend.
And then the kobold
technically.
kicks all of our asses.
Kobold helplessly joined.
The best way to defeat any party is to firmly bite into the wizard's butt, and as he tries to run away, you keep holding on so no one can ever catch you.
You hear all those nice attacks of opportunity while he's running if he tries to cast anything on you.
He keeps running away because like, it can't be a melee range. Oh boys! Oh no! Man, the lighting engine is different. They both have their ups and downs, though. Anyway, kids and cadets, if I recall correctly, what we left off on is that you heard a whole bunch of noise of people like scooting around because you
Yeah,
made
at
a
the
whole
end
bunch
of the
of noise.
hallway and behind us.
Yes. How do you restore?
Yeah, so we were. I believe we had decided we were going to continue going through the tunnel to try and not be there when they got to us.
Continuing on upward.
Well, I
Yeah,
appreciate.
trying to find our way to the end.
Well, I appreciate your attitude. I would like to point out that you are not inside of a massive complex. You are inside a small set of tunnels.
Oh, wait.
I know that in most that for some reason everyone thinks that dungeon design is having 50 feet hallways, but in a properly designed environment, that's not the case.
Oh, we're gonna go until we find another exit.
Also, you've been.
And if we don't,
Also, you spent like several minutes talking to this thing, so.
Yeah, once you mentioned we heard stuff, we decided we were going to keep going that way, and hopefully not find more giant, horrifying spiders.
Well, then put your feet down, buckaroos, as I pull up the right section of this thing. Let's see, you're under Jurgenfist. Wow, you're already in part 4. Although to be fair, part 1 was just the siege, and part 2 is a bunch of random encounters. No,
we did have some of those.
I don't want to hear about the Dire Bear Cave. I want to hear about the Care Bear Cave. Woo!
I don't want to go there. Please don't make me go there.
I think. Okay, no, I need this map. I need this map because. Oh no, wait! It does have the markers. How nice! All right, kids, you're going up north through the passageways.
Yeah.
Torvis at your side. You're going.
Torvis is at the side.
You're going to an area which has been labeled. Ooh. The Great Cave of Jurgenfist, where you're going to find all kinds of exciting things, but for now it's just chairs made for giants.
Actually, real quick, I had a question about spells. Is there a spell to give someone like low light or dark sight?
Yeah. You fucking moron. It's just called dark vision. It's literally called dark vision.
Oh.
Let's see what level it is.
Claire.
Yeah?
We should get you a wand of that.
It's a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, we should get you a wand of that.
Rub a little on your eyes every morning.
Yeah, because you're the only one of us who can't see in the dark at all.
I'm old, whippersnapper.
Unfortunately,
can't see in the light either.
Unfortunately, you do not have an alchemist, anti-paladin, psychic, ranger, or sorcerer wizard. The guys who can naturally cast these spells. Although, if you have a lot of money, it is one of those spells you can make permanent using the permanency spell.
Claire, we could just make your eyes good.
yeah, we can give Torvis.
It'd be like LASIK. Claire, we can get you LASIK.
I'm glad we were on the same boat.
You say, "Hey, Torvis, hold still for a second." What? And you just zap her with a wand in the eye. Like, ah!
Yeah, we're gonna get you LASIK surgery later.
Zap her right in the face.
I mean,
Oculus Reparo.
Nice.
So what do you see, Ezra? Because you're in front of me this time?
Yeah,
because I'm assuming you switch out who's in front.
Yeah, Ezra, keep it fresh.
So keep
Keep it hello fresh.
Well, yeah, ingredients.
Well, you see a large. Let's see. I need to make sure that that platform is in fact a single log. Let's see. Let me read the read aloud for you because it contains the words. This large cavern contains 4 large tables set around a central platform, on top of which sits an immense stone throne. From the ceiling above hang curved stalactites, some fashioned to look like dangling spears, others like dragon's teeth. The flickering light of a large fire burns from the south. And I think that is supposed to be like a large. It just looks like a large log slice to me.
Oh,
I don't know what
Anything
else.
alive?
It's kind of hard to see around corners.
Can you hear anything?
what did your
I can
Ezra ears
sneak in.
see?
Try to sneak in. That is a skill you have.
Allow
You
me,
are good
to,
at that.
allow me to tell you that you physically cannot sneak in if anyone is in this room because there's really nothing to hide behind. Actually, if you were to make your way over to those chairs, maybe you can make it.
Could I hide under the table if I like dive?
Cool. Is that what you do?
Not that. Way under there? Yeah. I'm gonna just meow dive.
Well, first and foremost, I need to look something up. Okay, cool.
This one well.
Yeah, I was about to tell you there is no way to hide if someone can just see you. And since they were waiting for you to come through that hallway, they just kind of watch you do a stealth dive under the table. After which you presumably get your peripheral vision back and realize, wait.
Wait. But first, Bella.
Yeah.
Roll to see how good the dive was.
Should I do that?
I don't. You could.
Yeah,
can do
I don't
whatever
think
you
it
want.
matters at all. I just want to see how good it was.
Well, there you go.
Okay, you killed that dive.
I mean, if she dived that good, what if it was
They
like
were
thought it
looking
was
at
a cat?
us.
That's
Oh,
that's
well.
like a burrito roll on the ground.
So you did like this awesome roll, and they're just staring at you.
They respect you, basically, is what happens. They respect skill.
I mean, it was really stupid, but it was pretty cool.
Hey, I just had a really nice idea on how to fix this election day problem. Why not have election day and then like a week later you have results day?
We technically do.
I still say that they should just have a joust, and the
I-
winner of the joust gets to be president.
I would have preferred
I'm
if it's
for
just a whole
that.
week. It's democracy week.
Technically, Safi, most states don't declare their final results on the election day.
How spooky.
This is just the beginning of the counting.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah, it's one of those things that people think we always get the results the day of, but sometimes it takes over a
Well,
month.
to be fair, the 24-hour news cycle can't wait a week.
That is true.
It's 24 hours, baby!
Or else.
Anyway, Ezra, you've made an utter and complete tool of yourself.
Yeah, they're all gonna hear me yell "fuck" because
Now, I don't want to tell you how to live your life,
I'm
Bella,
guessing things went poorly.
but that's illegal. You can't swear on live TV.
Are they filming this?
Yeah, one of them has like a fucking camera. No, this isn't Agents of Edgewatch where there are selfie sticks. And before you laugh, I'm going to point out that there are selfie sticks in Agents of Edgewatch.
Oh man, Ezra's have not having a good day.
In fact, I'm gonna look it up right now because this thing just here we go. The fucking recording rod. It's a smooth metal bar that you can fit in one hand. It's a fucking selfie stick.
Wow. That's. I don't know. I'm not even sure how to feel about that. I'm just gonna say okay.
I'm perfectly fine with like recording equipment existing in a setting, but the fact that this is something that's just in a setting that the
That is
police
literally just
apparently
selfie stick.
use.
Oh, right.
Agents of Edgewatch have fucking body cams for their cops. It's a medieval society. Why do they have this?
To make sure that. No, you know what? I was about to say something.
Yeah, Claire, I know where you're going with that.
God, I'm not gonna roll initiative for everyone involved with this. I'm just gonna
And
give
Claire,
everyone.
you know what I'm
group
going to add to
initiative.
that?
Don't.
There's a reason it's fantasy.
Ooh.
Because they can't tamper with this body cam.
They probably have police accountability or something.
Hot shot political issues. With you, boy.
Dive, tuck, roll, 3-point turn, facing the entrance. Oh my god, I'm so cool.
Not 20 initiative.
Well, we'll see how much that actually helps you in a moment. Come on, lady. I need your sheet. Thank you, lady. Let's see, what spells does the person have? Oh, cool. Oh, that's a fun one. Oh, that's a really fun one. Nice. Though, to be fair, I saw it coming. Marvelous. Yeah, are there only 3? Yeah, there are only 3 types of dudes in this fight. How weird. How weird. I gotta add these boys as turns and give them some rolls, too. For the characters, off to the side. Which button do I push for you? That button.
Goodness.
Which button do I push for you?
Sorry about
I
that.
thought Toolkit was going to go at the same time as me.
I don't even
Or
know
after
anymore.
me was what you decided last session.
Well,
just
sure,
to make it
whatever.
simpler.
We'll go with that. In the meantime, I need to open this stupid... There we go. There it is. Here you go, little kobold. Give me your roll. You're a monster. You do whatever you want.
I'm the goodest boy. Nobody can stop me.
Baby wants to fight. Okay, cool. Now we're going to sort it. And now we... You know, I do want to point out this is like a bajillion times easier on Foundry. Like, oh man, you know what you do? You click everyone, you send them to combat mode, you go to the thing, and it just has an auto roll button for everyone instead of me having to
Man,
go to
that'd be
places.
nice.
Why isn't there a fucking auto roll button for initiative on this? Like, set initiative value and then use that with an X die, and ba-boom, ba-bam, you can make it for any game. Roll20, you're having the hotshot competition kick your ass, and you're doing jack shit to fix yourself. Why are you being such a tech company? Kit Kat. Do note that in Japan you are considered a sign of good luck.
Yep, Keats Guts. Also Korea. Korea uses the... They don't have the same phrase, but they use them too. Okay, so...
I don't know if you understand why, but I'm looking at the entrance with terror.
Oh, we still have the network up, so I have a rough idea where enemies are.
Okay.
So this asshole.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah, what I want to do, I got my sword. I gotta put my negative level up because it's on fire.
Your
my
negative
energy
level
drain.
up.
But boom, there it is. Okay, what I want to do, I want to go in, and I see this chair. I want to jump on the chair and like jump up and stab him in the face.
Okay, so chairs are usually like half the height of a person, so that's like an 8-foot tall chair.
It's called 2 really good jumps. I'm a cat.
Okay, so you want to jump up on that chair, huh, buckaroo?
Yep,
Well,
I can stab him in the chest or face.
Well, let's take a look, see how hard it is to jump 8 feet straight up in the air. I think it's like a...
It's not straight up, it's at an angle.
That's not the problem. Let's see, if I remember correctly, it's 4 DC per height. Yep. So 8 feet will be DC 32, if you just want to jump 8 feet up in the air.
Jeez.
Probably doable with the cats, you know.
With a little
many
pogo
ways.
stick, yes, maybe.
With the pogo stick sword added in, my bonus is 26.
Well, then do you think you're lucky, punk? You can make it a 6 roll.
And I'm gonna do a daring do on it.
Well, look at that.
So that's +4, plus 14 to this roll.
There you go. Well, you're still fucking getting sucky by your sword.
Yep,
Just slurping it all out through the handle.
that's 35.
I imagine that the energy drain is really just the fact that the sword is licking at your palm, telling you to let go of it already.
Stop that, buddy.
And then I stab this guy.
You give him the old stab and kebab him. His AC's 22 if he went flat-footed, because he's a stone giant. He's got skin of stone. Also, he presumably has stones thrown at him on a daily basis. Let's take a look. See, well, there you go. Minus 26.
Is he chaotic?
Yes. I think they all are, technically. Like, the sheet doesn't make mention of this, but I think they're all chaotic evil because they're aligning themselves with an asshole. Or not. We're going to go with not for now.
Okay, so I get to do my d6 for the fire, though.
Actually, I am going to check this out because I do want to know the Okay, yeah,
3.
it doesn't specify that they're particularly naughty boys, so...
Also, yeah, Talon chose this one specifically because he could jump on the chair, by the way.
Because he's a flashy bitch.
He is.
From the corner of your eye. Ooh. What the oh, it's a touch spell. You gotta touch a person and make him give him the old poison. Well, that's not nice. Ah, well, kitty cat. How long is the range on this? Long enough! Hey, kitty cat. Oh, excuse me, this sheet is set to private. Words of magic are incanted in the shadowy darkness, as a person commands that your eyes will never see again. By the power of Lamashtu, may your eyes wither to nothingness. Kapow.
Oh.
So roll me a DC 24 save or permanently become blinded.
Wow, what?
Welcome to
Well.
3.5 spellcasting. Did you forget
There
Baleful
goes one of
Polymorph?
my. There goes one of my charmed lives.
Hold on tight, kitty cat.
Oh, didn't need it.
Well, you still used it, which means that you
Yep.
lost your immediate action. Krieg. Your baby in the back.
Hey guys, I got one.
Going to move all the way.
As a footnote, since the kobold has since been added to your collective, you constantly hear this idle shouting in the background of your head, like
He loud. Holy chomp.
It's the holiest of chomps.
wait a minute, excuse me. These giants can't be neutral good. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, they're
We're just
evil.
gonna go with them being chaotic evil. So roll me those extra 2d6. In the meantime, someone is biting this guy right in the butt. Why would they give me a neutral good sheet when every giant you fight is essentially aligned with an asshole? All right. Well, that hits the guy and hits him right in the tushy. Let's see. Is that? Oh no, I don't want to set it. Let's go to 70, and then we'll just reduce 17. Let's take a look. See what's the CMD? Missed by 1, because it's 30.
Damn it. Can I try bite him again?
No.
Moved.
Torvus.
Alright. Does my... Okay, wait. I'm gonna cast fear. I'm gonna shake my chains at these two. Yeah, I'm gonna... Because I don't want them doing too much boys, this thing. So what do I roll again on this thing?
Claire, you roll nothing. They roll. They have to roll a will save, I think.
Yep.
I shake my chains at...
What's your charisma, Claire?
13 plus... So it's modifier 1. I should actually increase that at some point.
Okay, so 16 DC.
You watch this man get hella spooked.
Does it reach the other one?
What? Well, how big is? Hey.
It's a cone. I thought it was.
Hey,
like, it was
Claire.
big.
Hey, Claire. Hey, Claire. You can alter the feature so that it mentions these details. It's a 30-foot cone. Okay, cool. So let me just measure that out for my sake. Okay, so yeah, it affects both of them completely. So I have to roll again. Let's see. Those who are failed become panicked. If they succeed, they become shaken. The two stone giants are filled with absolute tormented horror as they watch you go shake, 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 shake. You create a rattling cacophony that sounds like 1,000 clattering blades. How long are they feared? They are feared for 1 round per level. I think you use your... What's your Master of Chains level?
My Master of Chains level is at the moment. Let me go configuration 5.
So for 5 rounds, these guys have a -2 to everything they do, and they will run away as best they can, as they are utterly horrified of this tiny man and the cacophony.
Woman.
Listen.
They don't know that.
Can't tell the difference.
If you're, you know, here, let's just use a little ghost icon to indicate that they are going to be out of here.
Good.
They're ghosted in the fight.
One thing I will give is that Roll20 does have, if you right-click when you're drawing a token, you can measure things. Let's see. How fast are these big ogre men? How smooth McGroove are they? Well, they're chaotic evil. That much is obvious. 40 feet. They're actually pretty fast. So he's going to take a full double movement and go like, whoo. and
Oh.
his friends will follow him. Da-da-da-dun. Ezra. Oh, actually, Toolkit should probably go. Toolkit's gonna throw up that fun little bonus field, as it were. What bonus would you like?
What are
From
the options for him again?
What are the options for battle sense is an amazing question. Here we go. Your
Pick
options
one,
are:
two,
you can pick 2 bonuses, or you can pick the same bonus twice. A +1 to attack rolls, a +1 to AC, a +2 to weapon damage, or a +5 to speed.
I think attack roll and AC would be good.
Cool. In order to resemble to a point that this has actually happened, I'm going to give Toolkit a little sword up icon and a little shield up icon.
Oh my god, we're in a Dragon Quest.
Anyway, the ogre fighters see a glimpse of a tiny angry kobold, and they're like, "Nah, let's go get him, boys." Ezra, you're under a table.
Yep.
Everyone else is busy.
So
These guys are hella spooked, Bella.
Guys, they can't see me.
just gonna draw my great sword and go like meow right there. And I'm gonna watcha. Then, because I forgot to, I'm gonna study them as a swift action, I believe I can, or swift before action.
Oh, you give him a swing, and you actually you do hit him because he's panicked, and he's worse as everything. He's like, ah!
Yay!
Well, you hit him for 12 slashing. Is there any other damage I need to know about? Is that just a holy?
Did I add the holy? I could have sworn I did.
No. Don't think
Oh
you
wait,
did.
no, I didn't
Additionally,
add.
you had a +1 from the attack roll, so you would have hit him regardless if he's cowering or not. Because I'm dummy.
That's why I did that attack roll.
Marvelous.
That's for the holy.
For the stone giants. Let's see. There's a couple of them. First and foremost, we have this fine gentleman over here. Anyway, this fine gentleman. How about we just have those guys run away as best as they can?
They're a little scared.
They're big scared. They're such big scared, in fact, that this guy's gonna just book it. Provoking attacks of opportunity from the fine gentlemen and gentle ladies who are standing directly beside him.
Alright.
Yeah, I have reach. Yeah, I can whap them.
I don't know. Watcha. Another 2d6.
Okay, cool. So you hit him for an wait, give me a moment. So that's 19, and then that's another 14.
He's also sickened now.
Hey, baby Claire, his panic is vindicated, isn't it? He's also sickened.
Oh yeah, and I get since he is scared and all that, I get to roll an extra d6 on him in damage.
Of course you do.
So evil.
So evil.
It's called extra lash.
as this
I can
man
only do it when my
runs away in
target
panic.
is,
You fucking let him have it. A stone giant rolls up from up top. He grabs one of the chairs and hurls it at the spooky chain person, trying
That's
to
a
invigorate
big
his
chair.
friends. It's essentially rock throwing.
the chair breaks across me. Huh? What was that?
When we're having an armored class of fuck you is good.
Armor class of FU.
He's surprised to find that you are capable of dodging such a finely made chair. What a great weapon it makes.
Yeah, dang. That's
The stone giant standing in front of Kitty McCat. He's gonna, you know what? He's gonna go for the double fist. He's got 2 fists. He's gonna use the both of them. Or actually, no. I think he can combine these. No, that's a 2-handed weapon. So klonk.
Nope.
No. Why is Paizo so obsessed with making legal characters instead of ones that properly challenge and scale over time? Probably because you guys were sucking until you bought the items.
Well, no, my AC was
mean-
growing pretty hard on sound.
you told us to take a shopping day and we did.
Yep. See, the problem with let me just pull aside Paizo here. See, the problem is with making things for Adventure League and for table play is that they're very different environments where different things are allowed, and you need to stop being a fucking idiot and ignoring one over the other. Anyway, how about we have this kobold get mass angry? Roar. They just courageously charge into battle. And this poor ogre man
Whew.
is gonna feel the pain as he now has a little kobold hanging off of him.
That kobold does not mess around.
Kitty
You
cat.
got this, Andy.
Hey guys, you got this one, he says, tapping his heels together to reactivate his haste effect as a free action.
What? Get back.
I'm going after this one.
Let him have it.
But a boom, because I get double speed and 2 full attacks.
Let's see. Okay, they only have 5-foot reach. They're a centaur, I guess. Centaur statistics. Well, the first one misses. The second one does hit.
I thought she was a Lamia.
Yeah, Lamia. No, I mean centaur in the sense that large body but small.
Oh,
medium
okay.
Small, but human arms.
Human up top.
Okay.
Baby in the
I
back and
getcha.
baby in the front. She's chaotic evil. Please include your dick kick'em powers.
1d6 fire, 2d6 axiomatic.
How
Oof.
lovely. How lovely. Kit Kat is oh wait, toolkit. We have a problem, don't we? How big is the range on this thing nowadays? Were we at the point where it was all the entire world?
Let me go check Vitalist, because I had that pulled up, because that's insane.
Okay, no, it's 15th level where they basically become a broadcasting tower. So okay, so oh no,
It is 100 plus.
yeah, so it's
caster
190 feet. I just want to make sure because you're walking really far away. Okay, no, you're within range. Don't worry, it's fine. Toolkit, however, feels a little bad about the baby down south having to do this all by themselves. So they're just gonna stand by in case someone needs a quick heal from a bad spot. The Lamia, cleric, thanks you for coming in close. They're going to attempt concentration to cast poison. I don't think that actually does damage. Give me a fort save DC 21 as she tries to give you a poison that will surely result in death. That's a lot of con damage.
Okay, we use another Charmed Life for this. And not succeed, I'm going to hero point that.
I would strongly recommend you do. You feel the touch of evil. But shrug it off. Krieg.
All right.
Rocky.
Doggo is going to attack the same one that it did before.
How handsome.
Damn,
And
it's a
again.
good hit.
Probably doesn't.
Chomp. Actually, Stone Edge AC is, I think, 22.
Sweet.
So, he has to deal with the fact that this dog is giving the old romp'em chomp'em. That's
Dang, you did
28
good.
damage. He's
With
down to
fully
7
teeth.
from 102, so I don't think he's feeling too good, Chief. Torvis.
All right. I'm gonna try a different tack. I'm going to pull out a wand and tap Bella with Wand of Mage Armor
Yeah.
and say, rip them apart.
So that's a plus.
+4 bonus to your AC.
Right, so, and I have 5 right now. Well,
And that's the full
Bonus.
This standard action, pulling it out and all that. So that's all I can do. I'm pretty sure,
Yep.
but I think that'll be a little worth it.
So what does baby T. Claire do?
Well, that's
Well,
that's all my actions, and I take out the wand. I touch Ezra with the wand of Mage Armor.
Okay, so let's Mage armor is +4 armor bonus. Bella, how much armor bonus do you currently have?
with
3.
the collective, I have 29.
No, I mean your armor class bonus from armor you are armor wearing. You benefit not from mage armor.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Okay, so let me just spell this out for you. Mage armor is an armor bonus to armor class. That is armor. You are wearing a light fortified nimble breastplate, which offers 6 armor bonus to your armor class. They do not stack.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. Well, that was a waste of a buy.
I'm completely misread it, I think, or misunderstood it. I get so. Wait, should I have gotten Wand of Shield, Safi?
I think that that's a shield bonus, and Ezra doesn't have shield.
Right. Okay.
Additionally, Ezra would have to use it since it's a personal spell, so you have to cast it on yourself.
Okay, so I can't do what I just did on Ezra. Well, shoot. Okay.
There
Ezra,
is
you get
one
mine.
possible thing this could work for, though. I just thought of. Wouldn't this prevent incorporeal damage from going past the armor?
Yeah, that it does.
Yeah,
But
so
are you dealing with
It's a
incorporeal
very,
creatures right now?
very situational bonus.
Yeah, so we're not doing that. Okay, so I take that back. Unfortunately, that sucks. Then I'm gonna move forward because we want to support the cat because they're fighting a dang wizard. I can hear wizard stuff. I don't need to get that close to this boy. Oh, wait, now I'm close enough. And I'm just going to wait. If I move, can I still use my brutalizing attack, or is that just that? Oh wait, that's full round.
That's
so
full
I can't
round.
move. Okay, I'm just gonna whap him.
He's also almost dead anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna whap. Yeah, we're just gonna get that out of the way.
Well, he is out of the way now. Also, a point to Roll20 is that I can easily just click a token and mark it for death. In Foundry, you have to set him in a combat mode before you can add the little skull, and I don't like that. I would like to be
Also,
able to
Claire,
mark things without
Yes.
combat.
10 HP.
Yeah, you just beat up a man.
You gotta remember that.
He wasn't scared though.
It doesn't say when he's scared.
Oh, right. Okay, so I actually have 10 temporary hit points now. So
Wait, why would you have 10?
because I got 5 last time and I didn't get hurt.
I don't think they carry over between sessions.
Big ogre fighting man is gonna
Oh,
try
wow.
to pick up a little kobold. Little kobold
Hey,
is too slippery. The other two are like, yeah, we'll go and get that big guy. Oh yeah. Suddenly, Toolkit is confronted with 2 big smelly men wielding. What are they wielding in terms of weapons? Wielding large, scary meat hooks. So I think this guy doesn't have improved. Nope. So little kobold gets to shank him in the arm. Don't underestimate the power of adding +2 damage to things. Baby in the back, Ezra.
Question.
Yes.
I don't know if my scabbard and memory blades can hold my bow or not.
Is your bow a blade?
Well, what it says it can't hold is it can't hold shields, gauntlets, improvised weapons, or wands, but can store rods. But can it store bows?
Wait, what are you storing and what?
Scabbard and many blades.
Oh my god, Scout.
You with gotcha.
Okay, so for one, just going aside the actual legal law that it says, it can hold only melee weapons, so no bows.
Okay, so I can't like swiftly swap weapons.
Oh, it's a scabbard.
Hey, I don't know
At
what's
best, your
magic.
bow would be a stick that is
Baby
unstrung
Claire,
when you put it in.
Baby Bella, this is literally like the first sentence that mentions this.
Well,
Which is exactly the
You're-
moment where I laugh at people and go, oh.
And you're not Aragon. You're not going to string your bow in the middle of a fight.
If you string your bow in the middle of the fight, you're going to be busy for a minute. Like a literal physical minute.
oh,
Unless
I'm
you get the
gonna do-
fast string feet.
Can I charge under the table?
You can do what under the table?
Can I charge under the table? I did not mean to move yet.
It's a big table.
Okay, so
It's made for giants. Like people can barely walk. Like if you crouch, you can go under most human tables. You can probably just walk under a giant table. It's more
Yeah,
it's more like a shed for you.
because the charge is a full run, like
Yeah.
3 run or 4. Because I have 20 move speed.
It's
So.
double your movement speed, unfortunately, you dummy.
So I guess I'll just start making my way.
It turns
Well,
out being slow really fucking sucks. Consider getting the fleet feet at some point.
I'll do my full run here and just wait.
The stone giant has an attack of opportunity. And since he had his hands full with the chair a moment ago, he's just gonna throw a fist at you.
Well, that hits.
He just.
Um,
Yeah, maybe he should have ran just a bit closer to him since he couldn't have attacked anyway. Not like on him, where he can hit you with a chair.
This fan gentleman is dead, but he still counts as initiative because I need someone to do it. This lady, who's standing by the fire trying to cook something, watches as her two compatriots dive into the cupboard in fear. No! She runs after them, telling them they're cowards.
Good.
As the soup ladle drips
we'll
behind
talk
them.
to them later.
Hey, Ezra. You know how sometimes
Ezra?
big boss monsters, they do the slap attack, where they slap their hands together with you in the middle?
Yep.
Slap!
Second one doesn't hit.
I think he's also the only stone giant left actually fighting at this moment, so we're gonna go to little baby bold, who is going to perforate this fine gentleman. Oh gosh, that hits him twice for 18 total.
Wait, where is Baby Bold?
Somewhere
hall.
down south, fighting off a single ogre fighter by themselves.
Baby man, baby man.
Little
And
baby
everyone just
man,
wants
little
it.
baby.
Man, baby.
Kitty cat, things are working out so far, it seems.
let's see here.
So the Lamek has cat, explode your dick on the cat with a max 20.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for an Fire Emblem style critical. I'm gonna just full round on this bitch. So first, boom,
You know,
boom.
you can just set your thing to use full BAB, right?
Yeah, but for this one, since I have the free one due to haste.
Okie dokie. Alright, so -5. Let me just check the armor class. I can just tell you the numbers.
The first two are both full.
Okay, the first two are full, so that's one hit, then a miss, then a critical. That doesn't confirm.
We got the +1 from toolkit if that helps.
Doesn't help. Armor class on this creature is 27.
Okay.
Divine protection. Also, they're thick scales. Also, they're good at dodging. Also, they're very agile. Also, they're wearing armor.
A lot of alsos in this thing.
So then 3d6 from fire.
How handsome.
And 6d6 from axiomatic.
Those triple sixes. Satan sword activate.
And intimidate.
Oh, goodness.
That
No.
didn't work.
Yeah, their hit dice alone are enough to stop that one. Marvelous. Well, the good old-fashioned Lamia has one more trick up their sleeve. Unfortunately, you're not affected by Unholy Blight. What was the spell that I thought might be fun to give the old college try? Oh, yeah. It's a college classic.
Morvis.
It's whole person.
Again? Thank God I buffed my will save.
There are lots of clerics around here.
Jesus.
Oh, wait, there is another one.
This Lamia's having a bad day. Like, she's throwing all these
She's
things,
not
like,
doing anything to me.
The cat's just walking towards her while looking fantastic, and just every spell's washing over him.
Baby in the back. There's another will save that's going to have to be made by your little kobold friend, or they get paralyzed.
No.
Baby ain't got nothing. Craig, what do you do with your turn?
The wolf is going to move up here. I'm going to overrun so I can get in behind him.
Golly!
He can choose to allow me to, or he can choose
Yeah,
to get.
he's going to do that because he gets attack of opportunity on you. So he just smacks your wolf. Smack.
Wait, doesn't he have improved overrun, or is it just?
Yeah, it's the best level of overrun.
Okay, in that case, I think you don't trigger another. But your movement still does, doesn't it? Let's see how that works.
It's as part of a charge. It gets.
Let's take a look. See, I'm just going to look at this. You do not provoke attack opportunity performing an overrun combat maneuver. That tells me exactly nothing, but there we go. We're just going to say no attacks opportunity then.
And he is going to give a chomp.
Like, I think the idea is that you provoke on different things here, since they're different origins. But for now, we're gonna roll with this and just go on. 32. Well, that hits him for 22.
Wait, where is... I was supposed to stay behind.
Torvis.
All right, the other hand over there. All right. I'm gonna move. Here. 'Cause I can't move that far.
Claire, I kind of got this.
Look, she just. I don't know. Can I throw my net over there?
Claire, she's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm slow too. I can't.
She raises her hands in frustration.
I'll try to intimidate her too. I'll yell at her because
This is some
I
nice
can't
art.
do much. Rar.
Oh. Nope.
Rar.
Rar. You
Oh, I can
intimidate
throw
her. What's the
bullets.
DC on this again? It's a bunch. Let's take a look. I think it's 10 plus level plus no hit dice. Oh, cool, the Lamia sheet broke. I'll give Foundry this one. It doesn't break the sheets every 5 seconds. Fuck.
Hey, it's still better than the Starfinder sheets we were using. Remember those?
No, I don't
yeah.
because I used them like twice.
Oh God, they were
Okay,
useless.
the Lamia Cleric has an unbreakable resolve, Claire.
Right. Oh, you know, I had a bow. I could have used that instead. I'm a dummy.
In the meantime, this Ogre Fighter is giving the old Kobold a squeeze.
I'm not used to having a bow. Stop squeezing the kobold.
You could have helped the kobold, Claire.
He's all the way down there, and you're gonna run into more dudes along the way. Anyway, he wants to grab the kobold, but if the kobold's gonna be a problem, he's just gonna give him the hook. Kobold
Oh,
says
that's a
ow.
bad move.
But
Oh.
Kobold is also very angry, and therefore has damage resistance 5 against all sources of physical damage. Ogre is like, what? Then, a bunch of other stuff happens. Namely, you watch his toolkit comes running out the hallway. Hot pursuit, 2 Ogre Fighters
Whoa.
behind them.
Stay back.
Ezra. What are you going to do with this fine gentleman? You're flanking him.
I'm gonna swift action study him. So I'm gonna get my
Yes, of course. I know about
And
science.
then, because I'm not gonna use my movement anyway, I'm gonna move action bluff him. Well, feint him. To make him flat-footed for the round.
Okay, you see, Bella here makes a fine note of mentioning the DC that I need to know about. DC plus base attack bonus, which in his case is 9, plus wisdom modifier, which is 1, so that's 20, so that would succeed. Just gonna make sure he doesn't have a higher sense motive? No. Go ahead. You got him flat-footed.
Oh, nice.
You caught him off guard. He's too busy trying to pummel a dog.
I'll mark my sneak attack up.
Get right in the tuchus.
Make my next attack, well, my current round, a power attack. And gonna clutch it.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts big time.
With 2 more d6.
Ow! Ow! If I was okay with screaming into the microphone, I would give my impersonation of Mario in Sunshine when he gets hit with lava, because holy shit does that man scream. No, it's like...
And now I'm dead.
That's why I said if I'm okay with screaming. It's so loud. It's so horrifying how Mr. What's his name again puts all his heart into it. George Martini, was it? Anyway, Ezra, you give him the old whack 'em. That's one attack. Oh no, wait, yeah, you use your move action for that. Okay. This guy's still dead, but he still counts as the source. So, at this point, you've kind of lost track of 2 of the stone giants who are probably like they're just having a fight in the storage closet. Someone's getting hit with a wet ladle. The gentleman who's standing next to you, however, Ezra, would like... So this is 2 slam attacks against the wolf, but what it really is trying to pick up the wolf and bite it. It's what you need to imagine this doing. Oh no, wolf takes 12.
No.
As he is firmly gripped. And then the turn order goes to little kobold, who's still like going... Listen, if you were there and you saw him use that spear, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this thing? It's just perforating this man."
Oh wow, those rolls.
So that's 34.
He's
As I
Swiss cheesing whatever he's fighting.
this kobold is death by 1,000 cuts to anything larger than it. Marvelous. Cool. Now we get to roll some more initiative. Again, it's going to be a group initiative. And I think you're going to see what it is in a moment. Kitty
Hit
cat.
him really hard.
Okay, lady. Goodbye.
That is a goodbye. Thank you. It doesn't kill them though. I think that's
That is also.
that's 41. Okay, yeah, you got him. Just roll me a 4 on those 2d6s. Those extras you got.
First off, I get a D10 for the explosive effect of the fire.
There they go.
Just blow her up.
I did.
Why did I even come up here? Just
Yeah, why did you? And
wizard hunting wizards.
I still have my move action.
Well, I'm going to presume you went for a full round action attack. If you didn't,
I just stabbed her once.
that's not how that works. You have to declare a full round action attack.
I didn't.
Well, the next time
She's dead.
I'll be right here, waiting and
So
watching.
then I'm gonna use my haste to move down here and then turn it off.
I got enough bullying to worry about with a druid who doesn't technically prepare spells because that's a lot of hassle.
So yeah,
Awesome.
my haste is now off. I have 3 more rounds in the day.
Baby in the back, still casting spells, slinging them like crazy on this little baby bold.
So I don't think our bold is gonna make it,
I
or
think
he's
you're-
gonna get.
I'm gonna get him.
Concentration to cast a spell, and hit him with the old poison. Touch is 10, so I'm not even gonna bother. Fort save is fucking high. No. It is then that some new gentlemen decide to enter the fight. They are flying through this place. So actually, they can't fly. It's a bit of a tight squeeze around here. Boop,
How
boop,
big
boop,
are
boop.
they?
Oh, they're pretty big, but that's not the problem.
Oh.
They let out a big roar.
Oh no.
And they rear back as they are planning to burn this place to the ground, baby. Krieg.
Why are there dragons?
Huh.
Claire, they had one dragon. Why wouldn't they have more?
Thought dragons didn't like each other.
That's true. But this isn't about dragons liking each other. This is about a big fuck-off guy who has Disintegrate telling them to play nice. It's a whole different use case scenario, really. Craig.
I'm trying to decide because I don't want to be in the way there because I'm right in the middle of that room. And my idea is not going to work because they're red dragon.
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to move Craig. He's just going to dash up there.
See ya!
And then dog will move there. 5-foot step, and then do another bite.
Well, that actually gets him, so that's nice. 17. Still not tripping. These guys are big and tall and big tough legs. Tortoise. You are standing in what most people like to refer as the bad area around a dragon.
How big are these tables?
These things are like bigger than horses, but close.
They're also made of wood.
Oh, these tables.
Yeah, but
As I mentioned, these tables are tall enough that you could use them as like a small shed if you built some walls into them.
right. I'm gonna try to get behind as much furniture as I can.
But the chairs might be a better option. They look like they're carved out of a freaking tree, so they're solid.
Yeah, I'm gonna zip behind this chair and brace myself down and just
Excuse me,
oh.
excuse me. As you decide to run away,
Yes.
dragons do have reach, but only with their bite. So he's just gonna get a little bite out of your tush.
Wait, how can he be that far? I was
Oh
way
wait,
farther
yes,
away
you were.
from-
Excuse me. So in fun fact,
Yes,
in
sorry.
second edition, I think they specify that does count in the squares, but I don't think it counts for this.
I was about to say he's like 2 or 3, 60 feet away from me.
15, Claire. 15 by rules. Excuse me. Move on, Torvis.
Yeah.
What do you do? You're behind a chair. Is that what you do?
Torvus hungers behind a
Take
chair.
cover.
And I use that mage armor wand. Oh yeah, cover. Yeah, there you go. I like hunker down basically.
Toolkit dives into cover. Then these fine gentlemen roll up to say hello. They square up.
Do I get?
Yes, you do. They square up. Put their shoulders broad. Big tough guys trying to be big and tough.
We're big meaty boys. We get jobs done.
Well, gosh, you hit them both.
And they're chaotic.
Yeah, they are. They're big bullies.
So that's 1, 2, and fire first, fire for second. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Bup, 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 bup.
Torvus is rambling out. It's like, one dragon, sure.
They rolled exactly the
Two,
same
though.
twice. Let me just
I'm
roll.
going for a counter on the first
Let
one.
me just roll again. Okay. They're not stuck.
That is still weird.
Okay.
Die.
Let's see.
I was about to mention he should get cover, but I realized he's behind a chair, so it's like, I mean, he's in front of a chair.
How about the other damages associated with your weapon?
That first one is splash damage to the other one.
Is that how the burst works?
It is a 10-foot fire burst that doesn't hurt me.
God dang Swordzile over here.
Flame burst weapon is a critical hit. It doesn't mention that.
Because mine is a fire burst.
Yeah, I'm looking at flaming burst, and it says nothing about that.
Let me see it.
Maybe fire burst is a different thing. Nope, I just can only find flaming burst. There is a.
Explodes upon successful blah blah. Oh, so it doesn't have splash. Okay, I misread it.
To be fair,
I was thinking something else, I guess.
It does include the spell fireball, so it's easy to think that it does.
That probably explain where it came from. So yeah, that's an extra 12 to that one guy.
Your little kobold's getting the hook. And if Claire was still playing Dead by Daylight, Ezra.
So running around this guy will provoke an attack opportunity.
Yeah, he'll try to hit you with his foot or something.
Well, gonna. Oh wait, no, this chair is not here anymore. So.
Well, you might want to just take an attack of opportunity, maybe. I don't know. Like it's.
Well, sure. I'm gonna just run on down. Wait, how far could I get?
Or roll between his legs. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I can get there. Gonna just run behind. Actually, yeah, I'll just run between his legs, take the attack, and then I'll hit him hard. He's not flat-footed anymore.
Marvelous. Go for it. Just fucking hit him. Because he's
Wait,
dead, Jim.
so the sneak attack.
He's dead. Shush.
Use his body.
Yes,
as
17
cover.
hit points. Your
He's a
base
stone
attack
giant.
did it.
Alright.
In the
I'll
meantime,
hide behind body.
I need to look up what's in room B5. Because I need to know what's going to happen when they start making a lot of mess in there. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they have a large barrel labeled candy which contains only humanoid eyes. But what I'm looking for was this detail. Just going to cross off that door. That's no longer there. And I think I can just remove Stone Giant from the initiative now.
Do I get an action before they attack?
What the hell are you talking about? No, we don't.
Well, because they prepared their thing and I didn't get around. Because I have a plan to not die.
Well, your
Wait,
turn's going to come around with the kobold's done.
Okay.
Then
Oh wait, this is a kobold. I thought those were dragons.
you have a chair in front of you and a
Kobold.
and a body.
Kobold goes.
Okay, that second one.
Look at this kobold.
This ogre is felled by 1,000 cuts of a little baby, going.
Like, we can perceive it, but we're not there to
You
see
hear
it.
the loud screeching of like.
I love him.
Kit Kat. How fireproof do you
Okay.
feel? It's a great question to ask anyone, really.
I've actually got a plan for this.
Mostly because the fact that you're asking how powerful do you feel, it's just weird to ask how they feel.
So I'm gonna use a panache point
What
to
do you
trigger dodging dance.
dodging dance? What a dodging do?
It allows me to move at half my range, but anytime I trigger an attack of opportunity, I can roll acrobatics to avoid it and then counterattack them if I succeed.
Okay, let's have a little look-see.
It was an alternate deed you allowed me to take long ago that I've never had the chance to use.
Dodging dance. Okie dokie. Handsome. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna try to move over here, which will get me out of their attack of opportunity range. So
Yes, go
see
ahead.
if they go for
One
me.
quick thing: you cannot use your sword's little flicky thing because that really only applies to jumping maneuvers. It doesn't help you with
Yeah, I'm not
bouncing or
using it.
anything.
Yeah.
So go ahead. DC for them is 26, and the second one is 28. Roll me acrobatics.
Okay, let's see.
Nailed it.
Okay,
Oh.
so I don't dodge one of them.
One of them gives you the old hookening, but the other one gets the old attack of opportunity. There he goes, Jimmy. There he goes.
+5. And I'm going to use my standard action, since that was all move action, to... Can I prepare an item I have... I have that flask of Ebon Flame still.
Yes.
I want to prepare to throw it on the ground when they fire breath.
You don't have the actions for that. Do you?
Because it's still in my standard action.
There's one quick thing. Adding her level. Is your level 14, by the way?
My level?
Yeah, what's your level?
No, we are not level 14.
We're level
Why
10.
is your precise strike 14? Just remind me.
Why is... Did it get changed somewhere?
You know,
Because you're
Zala,
the one who coded it to be based on my level.
Okay, let's take a look, see what the fuck I did wrong then. It might just be
Yeah,
adding...
because...
Shush! I don't want to hear it. I want to take a look.
Oh, wait, I know what it is. You automatically added my other bonuses from my other swashbuckler feats.
No, that's not the case. It just says level. So somewhere, it apparently thinks your level is 14.
It's adding 4 from whenever it's giving 4 to your damage.
Oh, yeah, it's because of the fucking bonus at the bottom. That adds to everything.
Oh, yeah, and those are my ones for my swashbuckler skills.
Well, then,
Because I have a bunch of feats to give myself extra damage.
well, then I'm just going to add -4 to your calculations there so that mistake doesn't happen again.
No, that +4 is the right number.
So you get a +4 to both your natural damage and your precise strike. From
Oh,
what?
somehow adding... Oh, okay, that's weird. Now I see what you're saying. Never mind.
Weenie. Kitty cat. Is kitty catting around. Dodging dance. Let's see what the dodging dance action is.
It's a move action.
It's a move action to do. Well, cool. No, not dodging panache. It's actually... Wow, that is fucking action economy broken.
Yeah, swashbuckler.
Is the swashbuckler just an attempt to make fighters on par with wizards? Because that's really what it feels like. It just feels so wrong with what it can do.
That's why Pathfinder
That
2e
said-
is way more streamlined.
That said, it's also entirely possible that this was designed around not fighting melee fighters the whole fucking time. What's the deal, Rise of the Runelords? Anyway, yes, you can definitely prepare an action.
Okay, yeah, I want to prepare the Ebon Flame for when they do the fire attack.
This Lamia. You know what? Still gonna cut up this kobold.
Kobold friend, no.
Choppy, choppy, choppy. That's 11, 11, 22, then 60. No, wait, that misses. No, your health is not nothing. Your health is 92. These are dragons. Swoosh. Would they have something cool? I mean,
The 5 of these.
I mean, as much as I like dragons being big bullies, I do want to see how they work if they don't go for the breath. One sees a bunch of cowards over here and flies through the air.
Wait, how high is the ceiling here?
It's a great cave. It's really tall. At least I hope so. They
But
are
these tables
they are like very close to the stalactites though. Like they're also not that big of a dragon. They're younger than the one you fought in the city. Let's be clear. They're a little smaller than that big boy. This one, however, is
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go on all of you boys. Wait, can he do that with a? I mean, I guess he's gonna have some problems next turn. Let's put it like that. He's going to have some issues next turn. But for now, it's this turn, and a whole cone of fire sprays on top of this giant man and everyone else near it.
Cool.
Let's see. Wait, he's 20 feet up in the air, so I think Craig is actually unaffected by this. He's too far away. However, Tyr and Ezra do have to roll.
What am I rolling?
Tyr has to roll a reflex save to have the fire damage of a breath weapon. Tyr takes full 25. But
I'm
luckily,
hero pointing that.
poor sportsmanship. Give him 27. Ezra also has to roll me. Ezra, where's your roll? You know you have to make it. Roll it.
My character sheet is doing a thing.
Yeah, ain't that just fucking great, ain't it?
Close and reopen it.
How about... Oh gosh, now my roll 20 is acting up a bit. Here, I'm just going to roll it for you so we can move on with life. There, you're fine. You take half. Take 13.
Okay.
The other dragon does not in fact fly. He just jumps up onto the table, crashes into it.
Oh, that's cool.
And then...
Talon's into this.
And then what he's going to try and do, baby T. Claire, is he's going to try to grab you with his teeth.
Dick.
You watch as Torvus gets hoisted up into the air in that sort of way where they're about to like swallow him whole.
Do I have to save you again?
Super high roll, of course, against because I think I can. Can't I defend myself? I'm a grabby person. Can't I defend myself?
Claire, it's a 35.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Craig.
wishful thinking. I get grabbed.
What do you want to do?
If I say bull rush that dragon that just grabbed Torvus, would it knock Torvus out of its teeth?
Probably. Or at the very least knock it out of the getting swallowed whole.
I'm a
Just
try.
get through a bomb in its mouth.
And I get 2 chances, and I take the better one.
Dragon has CMD 30. Or 35 versus trip because it's a quadruped.
Well, bull rush isn't a trip, it's a push.
The young red dragon is pushed aside, if so ever so slightly, by a wolf charging straight into him. Torvus is swung up into the air.
Whee!
Torvus, you take 1d6 falling damage
Alright,
because you were flung into the air. And you are prone.
Fuck you, game. Man, alright.
Claire, don't curse at the game. Don't be that person.
Claire, you are prone. What do you do?
Well, I take 6 damage.
I was also.
Oh yeah,
going
Craig. What would you like to do with your own turn?
Oh, sorry.
I was going to heal my wolf.
Okay, you give your wolf a little snappy heal. 21. Well, gosh, that wolf's suddenly looking a heck of a lot chipper. Torvus, now it's your turn.
Also, I realize I don't take that damage because I have 10 points. Okay, so I get up and not happy with the dragon. I'm gonna brutalize in the. Wait, if I get up, can I still full round attack, or is that?
No, it's a move action to get up. Also, it will try to bite you.
Okay. Well.
Because you know.
What? Oh yeah, because I got up. Oh well, that doesn't hit me. So anyway, we're.
Anyway, I need
All
to
right,
start.
take 2. I'm gonna whap it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 13. Excuse me.
27.
Excuse me. I'm taking care of some mathematics here, Buckaroo.
Oh, sorry.
I'm taking sure that your experience points are all tallied up. I need to run young dragon is 9, 6. Okay.
Oh, Claire, imagine it's swallowing you. Talon jumps up, grabs your hand, and shoves a grenade in its throat.
Well, I just realized I'm covered in spiked chain armor. Would swallowing me be a good idea?
I don't know.
Considering it's a dragon and you're not that big, I don't know how that would work out.
Indigestion.
It'd probably be like, chewing some Captain Crunch. It'll make his mouth bleed, but
Oh my god, wait. I got it. If it swallowed me, I'd lash my chain around one of those chairs or a table leg and hold on to it. Because it's attached to my gauntlet. By the way, does that hit it? I didn't.
This guy's
Any
gentleman is
confirmation?
dead. No, yeah, that hit it.
Okay.
Well,
Haha.
actually, this guy has to walk around the table because he can't just go through it. It turns out the table to him is an actual table. And tries to hook your baby. Baby goes bleh, as it takes immediately half of his hit point off.
Oh, you die now.
Ezru, the dragon is up in the air.
So I can't hit it.
Well, you're near a pile of debris, and there's a table over there that's actually high enough that you could probably hit it.
Alright. So I'm
'Cause
gonna
it-
use a switch.
So to put it bluntly, it's like 20 feet off the ground. So if you get on the table, you get 10 feet, and then you're 5 feet of your height, and then your reach, so you can reach it.
I'm gonna use a swift action first to activate my Amulet of Tears, which gives me 3 charges of my Amulet of Tears, which gives me 24 temporary hit points. Well, actually, I'll just go 1 charge for 12.
I need to look up how flying works. Because I need to know how this fucker handles the fact that... Okay, I think it's... No, it's Fly. Fly's still a skill in this one. So let's see.
12 temporary hit points. And then, yeah, I'm gonna move up the rubble to here, I think.
You climb up on the table with a move action.
Then, gonna... Whatcha?
Damn, good.
No sneak attack, but it's still... Whatcha.
You reach up as high as you can with your sword to give him a big gash across the stomach.
And I think I can make it vital.
What it really is less that you're hitting him and more that you're creating a cut, and then the tension causes the rest of his scales to tear.
Vital.
You know, that fun way.
Vital.
When you use the attack action, what's stupid about Vital Strike is I just realized this means that when you take the attack action, not the full attack, so that's just fucking dumb. Great. Alright, so that's 30 plus 5 is 35. Big dragon goes big owie. This tiny little kobold is somehow holding his own against some pretty tough nuggets. Even if all he has is stabbing things. All I can do is stab. And I can still take you down. He's a fucking JoJo character going na na da 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 da.
Okay, I guess I'm not gonna keep. He's outside of. If I use my scarf, he's outside my range.
No, he isn't.
Oh, okay.
He's within 10 feet reach. This guy at least is.
Awesome.
Dragon not.
I'm turn my scarf on, which I can do,
Swoosh.
and then I'm use my quick bracers, bracers of quick strike, to full round attack this asshole, as if I had haste.
Awesome. Please don't forget to deduct your red bar, which is your panache, accordingly, as you have spent it on things.
Yep, I have to remove 1 more for using the scarf. The thing is, I've been gaining them back.
Yes, I get it. Let's take a look-see. That is a critical... that's a threat, but not a... 25, 21. Okay, I think he's just dead. I'm not even going to bother doing the math here. He takes... That's a fuck ton of damage, and he's not that tough.
That's also,
that's
if
a lot
they
of
all hit,
damage.
that's also 96. Okay, then my panache goes back up.
Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Slashing up this little baby bold.
Our boy!
Your
I mean,
boy.
to be fair, we've only known him for,
Hopefully
like,
Toolkit can transfer some health to him.
Toolkit, we'll see what Toolkit does when Toolkit's turn comes Toolkit around.
this dragon's
This young red dragon is caught in a tussle. Like they roll around each other like you sometimes see when big monsters fight each other in movies. Like ha ha ha.
This is a cool kaiju fight suddenly. It's like mega super awesome wolf versus like cuck dragon.
Well, you know what? Sure. I need to set these 2 claw attacks to actually be 2 claw
Wait.
attacks.
Claire, he's a red dragon. He's a cockalos.
Yes, he is the Waffalos.
But you know what? The dragon's actually a little too pissed off. So Torvis and Drog get their fun little thing.
Hmm?
Can you
Attack
roll
of
me
opportunity.
attack of opportunity? Yes. So Torvis and Tyr get attack of opportunity as he moves over, because he has not
Yeah.
used his big swoosh.
Wow, that's a bad one.
Well, it still hits.
Oh,
It turns out the help of your friend is quite helpful. And then swoosh.
Yay.
Will a 40-foot
So-
cone actually hit everyone? Yes. So
Ooh.
Toolkit, Kitty Cat, Torvis, and Tyr.
wait, so he flies up to hit us, so
No,
the chair
no, he just
doesn't
rolls
cover it?
over into the chair, and there's just a wave of fire.
Does the chair confer any cover? Or,
Were you taking cover from the chair? Nah, I'm just gonna be like that. You get a gosh, what is it again? I think it's a +4 bonus to your reflex save.
I mean, I got 10 in that. I could probably do pretty good. Yeah, it's just I don't know why. Like I don't know why I'm trying to like be super meta about it. It's like, well, I'm slightly behind this big chair. So
Toolkit better make this, or he's gonna burn up.
No!
I want to hero point him, but I'm out of hero points.
I will hero point him.
How about we move on with life first? Craig,
what would half of 25 be?
12.
It's rounded down, so 12.
Okay.
So take 25, you fail. 12, you didn't. Craig, your dog is getting awfully crispy.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna have to. I guess he's gonna make a 5-foot step that way and then bite on the dragon.
That bites the dragon. The dragon
Is the dragon evil?
red dragons are notoriously some of the most chaotic evil dragons out there.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
that is extra damage to you.
Like, here's how the dragons work. Black dragons are just survivalist assholes. White dragons are monsters. They are feral more than anything. Red dragons are greedy bitches. They're probably the cuckiest boys of the lot. Green dragons
They are
just
cuckolos.
green dragons are just little tricksters that fuck with you. And blue dragons are assholes who are like, "Ooh, you're in the desert. Would you like a drink? Ooh, I just made it go away. Poor you. Are you dying of thirst?"
Oh,
God, they are.
Dick
too.
dragon away.
Anyway,
remember
Craig.
the blue dragon passive?
You may do more, Craig.
yeah. I'm going to come out here with him and become a kaiju.
Craig becomes large.
Pacific Rim music just starts blaring. What the hell is happening?
I much preferred revived power in this case, as Ezra climbs on top. Torvis, what do you do with your turn?
Oh, okay.
Do I not get a
Slide
bite?
over here.
Can I not get a bite on him?
I think it's a standard action to transform. So no.
I think it's a free action to transform.
Let's take a look, see. Because if it's free, yes, you can take a bite. Wild shape. There we go. Wild shape. No actions mentioned. No actions mentioned. Functions as. No. Let's see. No, it's a standard action to use B shape and the other shape spell, so no.
Okay.
Torvis.
I mean, I take I whip the dragon.
You sure do.
And I can't do much else. I just move up and move with the
Hey,
dragon.
baby Claire, you can use
Yes.
a full attack action if you want to.
Oh wait, I can't. Okay, so I brutalize. Yeah, brutalize and strike him. So I'm gonna hit him 3 times. That's my first one.
It's another hit.
And
It's another hit.
okay, so he has.
Oh
to
wait,
roll
no,
four
wait.
saves.
Only that second one is a hit. I forget. You aren't using the ping properly.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, so he has to roll a 4 save against me. What is the DC on that again? Let me find it. Devastating Assault. Whoa. DC 10 plus half my attack bonus and strength modifier.
Which would
I
be
really need to write this. Okay, let me. Baby.
Your BAB should be 10 because you're
It
a
was-
fighter.
it
he
was
fails.
10.
What do you give him, Claire?
Okay.
You can choose between. You can choose
Deafened,
deafened, entangled, or shaken.
What does deafen do? I don't think that's gonna be
Nothing
useful.
useful right now.
Shaken might be useful, but
Entangled prevents him from moving well.
I gotta go to the bathroom for a moment. So
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
we're he's gonna get entangled, I think.
Yeah,
Shake- 'cause
that'll probably mess up his flying.
Yeah, because Shaken wouldn't do much to him, but Entangled is way better sounding.
Now, I had a plan for the breath weapon, which I'm gonna have to use after the breath weapon because I had to stab that one asshole. There is a special effect to this flask of ebon flame I've been holding on to.
Mm.
It heals fire damage.
Mhm.
5d6 of it.
Jesus.
So I'll just throw it on the ground next to myself in toolkit because it's a 10-foot square. Like my idea had been, why I readied the action was if it did the fire breath towards Torvis, myself and toolkit, I could throw it on the ground. It would actually nullify the fire breath.
Wait, but has it collected any fire? Because it doesn't have to do that first.
No. The flask of ebon flame is basically a one-time use flask of anti-fire.
Uh,
It's like if there's a fire in a room, I throw it in, the fire dies. It turns off anything that uses fire and removes fire damage and actually damages fire-based creatures like these dragons. But toolkit's in bad shape, so I'm going to heal us both. It's a weirdly specific item I decided to pick up when we did our shopping trip.
Why are there more dragons?
Well,
It's like,
Claire, they're young though.
I know, it's just like, oh god, there's more dragons. But yeah, Shaken, I can just do that on my own by just casting a fear spell, so I'll entangle the dragon.
Oh, we gotta wait for Safi for you to tell us.
I know, I'm just saying. Can you imagine if I could have actually, no, wait, blinded would... honestly, a devastating assault with the effects isn't as good as it would be on dragons, because I think dragons get like default blind fighting.
I think it comes with age.
So he probably wouldn't get it. He's like, yeah, I can hit them. If I hit them with 3 attacks, I would have been able to blind it. Now that's an effect I like.
Yeah, remember it's immune to paralysis and sleep. This dragon. Most dragons have what's called smoke vision.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh wait, they do have blind sense though. Dragon senses
almost.
include 60 feet blind sense.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I meant, because I remember reading about that, because I was thinking about. I was reading. Remember when we were preparing for the dragon fight, and I was like, man,
Also,
how do you
Claire,
even kill? Yes.
it's so baby, it doesn't even have frightful presence.
Oh yeah, I just realized that. They
What?
wouldn't that would suck.
We're talking about how baby these dragons are.
But they are pretty baby.
Baby man. By the way, Saf, I'm gonna say entangled on that dragon.
Okay, let me just check up what Entangle does to a dragon. You know, something else that's in Foundry that I kind of like is I can look up conditions, and also, and I hate this actually, is that whenever you set a condition and you click away from a token, it's like, I have these conditions, world, and this is what they do to my poor form. Every time. Every single fucking time. Woe is me, for I am frightened, therefore my defenses and offensive capabilities have been lowered. Entangled impedes movement, but does not... Okay. They cannot move at half speed, cannot run or charge, probably can't fly, because wings require quite some movement. -2 to attack rolls, -4 penalty to dexterity. Okie dokie. Gotcha.
Yep.
Ezra.
I just...
yeah, there.
You hit the dragon with your chain whip, and keep, like, interfering with his motions, as it were.
You mean Dorvis?
Also, you have to roll me 1d4 to see how many rounds he suffers from this condition.
Yes, let me do that.
Ezra, there is a giant dinosaur next to you!
Yeah, I'm gonna make some big moves, or maybe big moves. I don't know. I'm gonna study him as a swift action.
You already studied the dragon, I think.
I have not.
Well, then go ahead and do it, and just do it! Do it!
Then I'm gonna move action, swap out my holy great sword with the Fang faction caution. So I get a negative level for that. And then I will... Well, first I gotta increase the crit range on my Fang Falchion to 15.
Oh goodness, you're using that evil weapon.
Yes, I am.
Well, luckily the
Yeah.
penalty to your attack is offset by the fact the toolkit is inspiring you to greatness.
Is he conscious still?
Wait, it should be full round attack. Ignore that attack. I'm just gonna full round it. Full. Shit.
That's
Okay.
one
Yeah.
hit, and that is a crit confirm. So that is at the very least 13, and then plus 28. Okay, let's take a look. See, the unholiness doesn't work. In fact, the weapon is sort of it's sort of refusing to really hurt the dragon because it's such an innately evil being. However,
Okay.
it does do still have its effect, but it's clearly fighting you over doing so. Dragon has to roll me. Oh, it's probably going to make this fort save. No. It's going to fall from the sky as it's stunned. It also takes 2 con damage, which means that it loses about 11 hit points.
Hell yeah.
It also falls from the ground. I remember that I said that it was up like 20 feet. I actually really prefer 2E's way of doing damage from falling. It's like, you just take half the distance as damage in feet. So it takes 7 damage on the way down. It's stunned on the ground. Luckily, I have conditions open still. So what is stunned? How bad is stunned again? Drops everything it's hold, can't take any actions, -2 to AC, loses dex. Attackers receive a +4 on combat maneuvers. Okay, so the dragon falls into the table. Ezra, can you please roll me a reflex or acrobatics, as the table you were on is shattered by the dragon falling on top of it.
Alright, well, I shall make that a acrobatics.
You manage to you put yourself in any adjacent empty space, as you manage to avoid falling along with the dragon,
Right.
or getting smushed
Okay.
by it, which would have been a worst case scenario.
I mean, can you
Looks like
coup de
you're
grace
selling the
now?
table there.
There, no more table.
Because it
And
pull
theoretically,
over a sandwich now.
This kobold
actually,
has been-
no, it would get up before someone else.
Kitty cat. Toolkit
How
is
bad is toolkit?
exactly 0. Exactly 0. However, they also have some non-lethal buildup. So the first thing they're gonna do is they're essentially gonna spend their whole turn fixing themselves up a bit. Which one was it again? I think it was natural healing. They get back 27 hit points. Now your turn, kitty cat. What do you do?
Oh, they're okay. I was gonna do something to help them.
I mean, he's a self-sufficient boy. Rip that dragon open, cat. I want to see you bathe in its blood.
I knew
Well,
you.
then you're gonna be the one going to help our kobold.
What kobold?
All right, I'm ignoring you.
She's just hoping to take the kobold's head.
So I'm gonna stab it.
You run on
I
over
gotta ask
and
the
give...
obvious.
Yes.
Since it's entangled, can the cat coup de grace it?
No.
Okay.
That requires like specifically paralysis or helplessness.
I gotcha.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
There, you happy? I stabbed it and it died. What took you guys so long?
Well, let's see if stabbing it and it dies is a continued success. There we go. A rousing success on the kobold.
Oh, what's so many? That was so many numbers.
The heck are the hit points?
Yeah, it's
Look
like
at those hit point rolls.
Yeah,
They're actually lower than her average to maximum. So, anyway, there's a dragon on the ground here who's like stunned. Craig, you're a giant dragon. You're a giant dinosaur. There's a dragon on the ground next to you who's stunned and like and almost dead. So now, listen here, you mother clucker. I'm gonna let you re-roll that because that's not putting your all into it. Show me your all. There we go.
Alright.
Okay.
I grab it, right?
Well, it's dead. So yes, you've grabbed it.
Oh, okay.
Also, you
firmly grasp it.
I'm pretty sure this is where you grab something by the neck and just tear out every single connective tissue and tube that's in there. The throat, the veins, the arteries. Dragon is deado.
Well, if I knew it was going to die that quickly, I probably wouldn't T-Rexed. But hey,
Marvelous.
I'm a-
At this point, there is really no one left for you to fight, except for one person who's going to scoot out of here. It was way outside of your reach to catch up to. So unless you really want to go chase a snake lady, that you
Well,
really...
Is the kobold dead?
We're going to have to figure out what the kobold's at. Well, they're minus 17 right now, and their con score is 18. So you have some time to try. Let me check out what the die
Okay.
will say exactly.
I'm no longer hearing screaming and slashing. I think our kobold might be in trouble.
What? What kobold?
You shut up.
Well, lucky you, you have an idiot who can heal anyone at any range. So the kobold is alive at 10 hit points.
Torvis is
Yay.
actually not aware that the kobold even came with him.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go to the kobold. And I'm gonna give him one of my healing things.
give him a big smooch.
By the way,
You're not
so
Put
I missed
away.
where the kobold went. Where was he? Like,
He was where we were.
okay,
Yeah, he
Alright.
stayed behind and kept things from getting to us from
Yeah,
behind.
he
'Cause
he,
I-
he
I thought
basically
was
kept your
this
flank
way.
clean.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
he
was
actually kept us from getting flanked a lot more than we should have.
Are we gonna chase the snake that hurt him?
You got no chance, Thalamia. Just fucking bolt it.
Yeah, snakes move fast. Ever seen a snake move? Especially one of those snake
They
people.
To be
just
fair,
kill our-
they're not as big and noisy as the giants, which have like big stompy feet.
We killed her dragon so that she cheesed it.
However, as you are having a little wait around, there is one other giant who would like to say hello.
Did he not see how this went?
Well, for one, it's she.
I exploded
if-
some of her friends.
Oh, they're not her friends. Let me see. I first need to find her somewhere on this fucking tableau.
Her token looks kind of cool.
Why are encounter sheets like this? This is where everyone is. Why not just tell me the shit that's in a room and everything that can move from room to room like creatures just has a nice table. Like at the beginning, here's everyone and where they are and what they're doing. You know, like here are all the monsters. And then every room you tell me what's in the room. I need to tell the players what's in the room they can touch and what it does, instead of having monsters be tied to locations, because that never happens. Paizo, you have learned for 10 years and you still get this wrong. The funny part is that they actually got this right a long time ago. Oh, man, fucking hell. There she is, Con of the Wise.
Also, 29 to the kobold.
Kobold,
I used Cure Moderate Wounds twice on him with the wand.
handsome 29. Kobold, it comes over big angry. They're no longer X'd out. There you go. Oh, no longer X'd out. There you go. Bah!
Hey.
And 13 to toolkit.
Gosh.
So that's 3 charges.
The fucking presence of her
Hey.
ghostly husband. The hell kind of sentence is that?
Did we have time for 3 hits when this person
I'm just
arrived?
stabbing somebody with a stick. Doesn't take very long.
The lady over there is gonna take her. She doesn't, rush you or anything.
Okay, and then I'm putting away my fire explosion sword.
So we have a reasonable stone giant. Oh boy.
Hey, lady.
Well, she has her hands up and forward, unlike most of you. We're probably still like clenching weapons and stuff.
Nah, Talon actually put his, like I said, he
So
put his sword away.
she is an old and angular giant wearing heavy bearskins. The withered kind of look that Torvis might have to them. Someone who's been around the block, as they say, as they tighten up their belt.
I relate.
She would like to know if you're here to kill Mr. Mockmorian.
Yes.
Oh, hey, someone remembers the name of the bad guy. How nice.
At least giving him a stern talking to.
A stern talking to of death.
A reason not to attack places that we like.
We are. No, more places we are at the moment
Torvis is standing on one of the dragons. Yeah.
that I killed.
She
mind
would
you.
like to have a discussion with you in the presence of her ghostly husband. If you were to come along,
Your husband's a ghost?
in a sense.
That's kind of cool.
I walk
Torvis pipes
over-
up. I'm guessing you're not exactly friends with him.
I walk over and put my Allosaurus hand on her shoulder and say, "Lead the way."
I just want to point out that the reason this fucking annoys the shit out of me is in B2, she's introduced as a character and what she wants to do. In B6, they talk about what she actually wants to talk about. Because that's where she takes you to talk. Instead of in B2, where she is and talking to you. Oh my. Why are you like this, adventure design? Why are you so fucking garbage? Why? In 20 years has no one bothered to make a better fucking setup? It's been 20 years. Innovate. Spend some of that money on something, WotC and Paizo. Stop being lazy fucks using an old dated design.
Beat them.
I will beat them. I want to beat a lot of designers for being lazy fucks doing stupid shit. And teach them that you gotta work on things. Make them better. Innovation doesn't come falling out of a nun's asshole when you ask nicely. Ugh. Anyway, she'll take you up to the shrine. Follow her along. She'll also politely inform you that you shouldn't have to worry about anyone interfering with this because they're all dead at this point. Other than a few.
But they know how this goes.
They know how this goes.
No.
I don't like this. But alright.
I trust her. For no reason at all.
I trust her as well, since everything else so far to immediately kill us. So,
And if it gives us if she gives us a reason to, we'll kill her. I say psychically.
God, we have that.
You see so imagine a person. Now imagine that you had like a whip and you cut through their skin and their flesh and their bone and cut them into many pieces just by constantly whipping them while they were alive. Imagine the contorted look on the face of the person who suffered such a situation. And now imagine that as a spectral form hovers in front of you.
So a flayed man?
Yes. But
so I'm just staring at Torvis during all this.
Normally you'd think like a ghost would have, normally when you think of a ghost, it's like, oh, it's somewhat dulled because it goes, no, this looks like an actual person suspended. Like their bones are like, imagine taking like someone else's bones and using them as struts to hold up your flesh. It's quite a vision.
Torvis, did you do this?
Is this you in the future?
Also, I would recommend not getting too close. Because if you get too close, you might be affected by the supernatural element of raw fear of this.
Where is the...
It's on this altar.
Thing at the end? Yeah.
The altar is essentially the center point of its power.
I'm going to lean against your big Allosaurus leg.
I figured you'd probably just ride.
Lady Kana will explain in no uncertain terms that her husband was punished by Mokmorian for defying him a long while ago. While she had originally functioned as the seer and wise elder of her tribe, Mokmorian has made a mess of that, and she is, in that revenge state of life.
I get that.
But Ezra and Torvis look at each other. Huh.
You're losing those things, aren't you?
Memories. You're losing those, aren't you?
Well, Torvis has the obvious thing. So, did Mokmorian make him into this? Or did that just happen?
Coincidence. It's kind of like, you torture someone and they become a ghost. Did you make the ghosts? Some would say yes, some would say no.
Yeah,
okay.
It's
like
so
it's one of those classic ghost stories of someone dies so horribly they kind of become a wraith.
Well, she won't help you directly, but there is something she can help you with, which is namely some information. Do you know why Mokmorian is what he is today?
We've been trying to figure stuff out about it, but haven't gotten too much.
Something about sin harvesting?
Yeah, like a cult, sin harvesting,
There was an ancient lord by the name of Kartsuk, who long ago took our tribe under his wing, as he calls it. The power he brings is great, but he requires sin, destruction, foolish selfishness. And so we stand here, watching the world become corrupt because of the promises of power to the few. I watch helplessly, as I watch all of my kin fall to the same lord that years ago made them into slaves, allowed to breed only when they were useful, allowed to live only when they were serviceable. And now they follow into the same Same footsteps. They think they are in power, but I'm certain that Mokmorian is as disposable as all others. Kartuk, however, is something I don't know if anyone can trifle with. His power is incredible. I have seen visions. His power is so great, in fact, that he can alter those visions himself. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Someone so immensely powerful that he can change the very concept of searing. Just imagine if, like, you had a history book and someone was powerful enough in some way that he could just change the history books at a moment's notice.
The words shift around. That's cool.
Yeah, that's essentially what he did. Is like you try to have a vision or you try to scry or learn something, and he changes it. He's like, oh, that never happened. I never did the gas chamber thing. That's just you imagining things. And then you get a massive, like, headache as he
That
tells you to
is-
stop.
That is
Uh,
some scary magic.
Yes.
He's the ultimate gaslighter. Horrible.
Torvus has the obvious thing of, you know, if we dispatch Macmorian, can you take, or are you gonna take over and calm things down with these things, with these people?
Well, considering that she's one of the old elders, if Mokmorian were to kick the bucket, as it were, she would replace him and probably try to get the tribes to... Well, I mean, at this point, they're all just a bunch of unrowdy teens, so odds are she's going to pit them against each other, get most of them killed, and then kick the rest of them into shape.
I'm fine with that.
She's
though.
fine calling all these assholes, to be clear. She's seen what they've done. She knows what they are. They're beyond her salvation, unless they really want to earn it. Well, besides that, though, she can't really help you in the traditional physical sense. Because, unfortunately, due to traditions and the fact that she wants to stick to traditions to maintain her legitimacy, she can't fight the current elder ruling.
You guys don't have trial by combat?
Not, well, someone who isn't an elder can do that. But technically, she's already been defeated and displaced. Oh, wait, she has an art piece. Let me show you the art piece so you can get a full
Ooh, I
grasp
want
as
to
to...
see her.
I know that if I click her with shift, I can open her sheet. Like, she has a pretty cool picture. I'll be honest. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looks awesome.
I like her face scars.
She would offer to cast spells on you, but she doesn't have that many spells. She has Stone Shape, Stone Tell, Transmute Rock to Mud. She can cast Fly, Blur, Glitter Dust.
Is there any weaknesses to this guy?
Let's take a look-see, because she knows Mokmorian well enough that she can probably give you a good lowdown as to what you're dealing with.
Also, what was the husband's name?
I didn't mention.
Bodies.
This, if you would like to give a name, okay. No, I'm just kidding. The guy's name is... Where is it? Where is this fucking name? Where's your name, good sir?
Yeah, I'll ask her. Pretty much, I'll be like, hey,
Vonderek.
Vaughn.
Vonderek.
What a name. Gosh, all this constant coughing and sneezing sure is making for a good time.
I apologize.
Oh my goodness, how lovely. Well, she does mention that even if you were to defeat, there is one thing you need to consider, which is, you know, in case you haven't quite caught on to this, killing Mr. Mordenkainen isn't going to stop the Kartsuk problem, which is the actual source, you know. Like we discussed earlier today, you gotta address the root cause, not the symptom. If Sharkbait is licking the grease off the axle, you gotta get Sharkbait off the axle instead of just greasing it over and over again.
Well, I do. That's of course, I have to point out the obvious. So this Lord, Seer Warping Lord, is he here?
Kartsuk is not here. In fact, she's not even sure that he's really physically in the world yet. She thinks he's stuck somewhere, because Mokmorian has been very hesitant to, like, show him off in any way, you know? Like, imagine if your leader is in jail and you're trying to beat around the bush that he is, because you'd look weak.
Well,
Talon
sounds like one step at a time.
Looks down to the side. I wonder if that's why they were trying to get into Sandpoint.
Possible. But there's something...
Because there's all that evil.
There is something I can help you with.
Yeah.
See, I'm certain that he will have defensive spells and techniques up. He probably has more than enough information about you. But if you were to feign surrender, I'm certain you would get a brief moment to position yourself slightly. Or perhaps even learn information about his master. While he isn't usually the talkative type, I'm certain you would love to talk to the people who have been besting him so far. especially if you show some signs of, surrender. Additionally, it would greatly help to be close to him. He's quite nimble and fast, and having the benefit of proximity would certainly help.
Who else is left in this tower? Like,
Oh no,
if
this
we
is just one floor. There's one other thing she'll also remind you of, and that is that you're not getting into where he is right now. So, first and foremost, I think I'm just going to review the whole map, because at this point there's not really much. Nah, I'm just not going to do that. To the southeast, there is where you're supposed to be, which is that's where the ancient library is, which is where he's hiding out. But in order to get inside, you're going to have to go to the surface, because you need to get a special permission slip. I forgot what exactly it's called, but you have to go to the Black Spire, the large tower that you saw on approach, which she presumes you saw, like you probably didn't teleport in. The large black spire contains a powerful being which has inspired many of her kind, and might have actually been the origin of where he learned about Kurtzuk. It's unclear. Point is, there's a dude up there, a mummy of some sort, a powerful mummy, a fast mummy, a mummy who flies through the air and has beaten up many giants all by himself, and thus has earned the respect of many, who also is the only person with the permission slip you need to get into the library, which is warded with a variety of powerful magic. Can't teleport in there without permission. Let's be clear about that one.
What if we just like move the rock walls aside with our magic and just walk in?
This
mean,
lady has the power to move stone, and she'll just go, no.
Talon has no idea why not, but just assumes she understands.
The whole thing is warded against transmutation and any kind of spell. Essentially, you could blow up everything around it, and you would just end up with the rooms themselves.
So we beat up a mummy to get a permission slip to go to the room where it happened.
God, it's like school all over again.
Yes. But I can tell you something about how Markmurian fights, because some have challenged him before, and I have had the luck of knowing how he fights. Perhaps it will help you prepare your techniques.
Hopefully.
He disintegrates everybody
No.
instantly.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have enough spell slots for that, my good sir. But it is his favorite trick. Is indeed, as she mentions, he loves disintegrating the biggest, toughest guy or the leader just to break morale, and then he either starts having fun or he gets serious. Markmurian uses things like mage armor, greater magic weapon, so his defenses and basic melee offenses are set. He also has access to resist energy. She recalls the powerful wizard on their team cast fire magic, and he just shrugged it off. He could see invisibility. His skin was made of stone. He even could fly if he so desired, if he had the time to prepare, that is. And he also uses fog clouds and all that kind of stuff to set up ambushes. He knows what he's doing, and he is remarkably fast. Like, Kurtzuk has given him some oomph. Besides that, apparently he's not even affected by the fogs that he makes, as he has special lenses that let him see through those things. So he throws a fog on you, you have no idea where he is, but he's perfectly aware of where you are. He also has a tendency to shrink down his foes and then, zap them or stomp them. He has lots of fun tricks up his sleeve.
This is a man of many talents.
He's indeed a man of many talents. In fact, he has a room set aside. Let's see if she can recall where they are. No, wait. You've killed the Lamias. So, he has Lamia minions. And he uses them for healing. Like, when he gets low, he teleports over to them so they can heal him and they can get another quick fight in with a massive advantage on the side. So that's that. Oh, man. Oh, that's neat. That's pretty neat. No, this is like a hypothetical in case you guys fuck up. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so we're definitely going to get there.
There's one problem that you should probably be aware of. It's not just the disintegration you should be worried about. She has received... Like, he's been talking about. So he doesn't talk much, but he likes to brag. He is a greedy man, after all. He's chaotic, evil, greedy, big evil man. He's gonna talk to people that are not gonna stand up to him. He has a scroll of limited wish.
What?
Oh.
Even I know what that is.
So, limited wish lets you duplicate any sorcerer wizard spell 6th level or lower, any non-wizard sorcerer spell 6th level or lower. Lets you duplicate a sorcerer. Oh no, it's opposition schools. That probably doesn't apply too much. Even if, oh man. What? Duplicate even if it belongs to... Oh!
So we're just
that's
cut
just
his
weird.
arms off. Okay.
It also would effectively allow him to resurrect himself, to an extent. Yeah. It's pretty nasty. Oh, wow.
Like, the list just keeps going.
Yeah, but one of the funner things you can do with this is give someone a massive penalty on their next saving throw, or making the next attack always hit like True Strike, but better. To put as blunt as possible, he has a massive ace up his sleeve, which was given to him by Kartsuk as an emergency fuck him up boy.
I bet the cat could sleight of hand that scroll away.
It requires that you know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, but my idea is, what if we just break his arms?
This
I mean, that's always
his
just-
bones are like tree trunks. His stone will be like skin. If you can break his arms at that point, I think he has bigger problems to worry about.
I think he would just
We've got
quit
an
if he could actually
Allosaurus.
break his arm.
Maybe you can succeed.
We have a kaiju.
I would do one thing though, and that is to warn you of one particular trick that he has that I only noticed shortly before he completely distrusted me. His club sucks the life out of those it hits.
Hmm.
I'm unsure how it works, but he strikes you with it and you feel the life leaving your body. He calls it the Club of Greed, but who knows what that really means.
That's no bueno.
Indeed. But, as I mentioned, if you were to get him off guard, set yourselves up just right, or perhaps even exploit his reliance on magic in some fashion, certainly you would have a chance, would you not?
I'd think so.
You know what I really like about his loadout? Apparently this guy has every single spell 6th level and lower. In a bunch of spell books that he keeps in a bag of holding. What a fucking wizard this guy is.
Man, yeah, this guy, like, hey, everyone, look at this sweaty to have, like, a bag of holding with his billion spell books. Wait,
Nerd.
can you, like, launch a fire flask into the bag of holding and ignite the books inside?
I do have several fire sources.
That would be just so funny if you could do. I doubt you can because of the way a bag of holding works, actually. But
I think they don't technically exist until you want them to.
wait, Talon sleight of hands a portable hole inside his bag of holding and then tells everyone to run.
Anyway, if you want to know this guy's
think I
armor
would know
class
what
and his
that
hit
is.
points, in case you want to know like how tough he is, let me just pull up the Stone Giant and see. You've seen how the Stone Giants swing those big old clubs of theirs around. Even they would have like surprising difficulty hitting Kartsuk. Like 25% chance of hitting him on a good day. And he has like enough health to take on a small army if he wants to. Like he's come back, cut up, scraped and bleeding, with some bodies like still hanging from him, their teeth locked in rigor mortis. He did not become the rock giant leader because he was a little wimp who got lucky. He earned it beyond and beyond. And you're gonna have to fight him. And he might have some allies because you've proven yourself quite dangerous.
But he is big, so he should be a lot less capable of dodging magic.
Yes, but from what I best can tell, you aren't exactly spellcasters.
That's why we all have scrolls of magic offensive abilities now.
Yeah, that's
We
because
And
have
an
roll-
Allosaurus.
you know
Oh,
the
wait,
fact
yeah,
that I'm being nice and letting you use those scrolls without any of the prerequisite rolls, is gonna bite you in the ass when he uses that scroll of limited wish.
What are the prerequisite rolls for using a scroll?
Well, first you have to fool the scroll into thinking that you are a spellcaster, which is already a pretty big roll for a use magic device. Then there's use magic device to fool them that you have the right scores if you don't have them for the class you're trying to emulate. There's a bunch involved, really.
Yeah.
Then you have to roll the scroll because you might not even have the castle level that's necessary to use it.
There's a lot of rolls for this.
It turns out that when you're not a magic user trying to fake magic, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Same for wands, actually. Wands also require constant rolling. But I'm being nice on that, so I think I'm going to give him another scroll of limited wish to compensate for that.
2 of them.
Hey, maybe you'll get one of them.
Dual wishes. He's like, you know how cool
Why did-
I am.
Why does your ancient lord let you have 2 scrolls of limited wish, Car?
Because I
Talk like a
that's like
champion.
champion. Instead of banging the cat.
Anyway, I'm going to give you the art for Mr. Muckmorini if I haven't already. Because, listen, man, she's
Is
going
he
to
literally just
describe
the
him to
cat
you.
art?
Oh my god, there are 2 art pieces of this guy, and one is I think I already showed you that one, which is kind of weird. Look at this man. Look at this fucking man.
It's Chad.
Jeez.
What I also would like to pull out is the other art. Let's see, handouts. I think I already showed you this
Man,
one.
why do these big boys have to also be freaking wizards?
Oh, here are the two dragons. You never even learned their names.
They had names.
They had names.
That's some cool art for the dragon fight.
They had families and desires.
Apparently,
I don't
there's
care about
something.
that part, but-
She also tells you of something. You don't know what this is, but it looks important. And anyway,
Yeah,
Is that
that looks
cool?
important.
anyway,
Is that
here,
cool?
here's the art that kind of fucking just tells you what's up, doesn't it?
Oh my god, he's just grasping that dude's shield like loser.
And then a
Virgin,
rogue comes from behind
please.
and shanks him. I like the
500 d6 damage.
My
The cleric is
God.
like, it was never my job to stop you. And he's like, what? And then the rogue is like, one-liner. Stab.
I'm distracting you, asshole.
Crazy.
How could you... You might have 30 int, but you're stupid enough to fall for this old trick. Anyway, that's what she tells you. And I think the session's over, because it's getting late. And that was a long fight.
Oh wait, but
I
there's
like-
one thing that should happen.
I like how he's grasping the shield. That's cool.
Torvis,
What?
we have dragon bodies.
Yeah.
Well, they're not old enough to have any of the spell resistance, which you might want, but, you know.
Yeah, you could, you know.
He
carve
does
them
have
up.
Fireball, so...
Also the Lamia body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Torvis
can actually
gets out her butchering tools.
I'll let
do
you...
your
know.
thing on non-people.
I'll let you turn the dragons into one-use fire breath if you want, or limited fire resistance if you turn them into dragon hide,
Those are both kind of cool.
or something that provides with extra resistance against paralysis or sleep-based abilities, like a
I
little
like that
circle.
paralysis one. Yeah, I like that. So I should-
Like you align your cloak of resistance with dragon hide, and it doubles its effectiveness against paralysis and sleep rolls.
I do my chopping up the animals roll.
Chopping up a whole 2 dragons is gonna take a while, and it's kind of tough. So
Well, it gives us some time to rest.
to put that in nice perspective, you're gonna be better than that to get what you want.
I have master tools, so that's like a +4. I think?
Okay.
Let me check.
If someone has a hero point left, they want to spend that?
I don't think I used mine. So
Because if Claire gets a
I-
full 30, I'm going to give her everything. Like, she gets
Yeah,
all the
I'm
bodies nicely stripped. Okay, you get 1 Lamia corpse. I'll tell you what that does. But I don't think it's going to be anything too cool. Because this Lamia looks to be like 99%. This is just shit I got because I'm a cool cleric.
And 99% exploded by a cat.
By the way,
I
Torvis
hear
kind of
something.
remarks that the Lamia is low quality. God, she's not treating the body nicely.
Look, Torvis got to watch the cat walk through all the Lamia spells.
Yeah, I
Actually,
can tell how I walked through her. She sucked.
I think this might be a nice little thing you can get out of that Lamia.
Standard action, you touch a creature and give it strength. That's kind of cool. So what do I peel off for? You think that it does that?
Her hand with the middle finger exposed.
I'd say you probably like peel off the scales on the arms, like the biceps and triceps and all that.
Okay, so I'm putting Lamia.
Then you blend up the muscles and wrap it up. And
cleric scale.
you create this armband, this set of armbands that when you flex them, your muscles flex harder.
Oh my god, it's a one-use item because when you flex it, they shatter.
No, you can use it once per day, and you gain a +4 enhancement bonus to any strength-related activities as a free action for that one thing you do, 1 round.
That's pretty cool.
Very good if you want to do a combat maneuver. Hey, you can put it on the wolf.
Yeah.
He can walk on his knuckles.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna take those armbands and then if they can give it to the wolf, I'm gonna give them to Notorious. No. God, my throat.